What's up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today with the review for The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episode number 3. The episode is titled, Stand in Your Truth, you guys. And one person did not stand in their truth. So before we go ahead and get into this review, you guys, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, then do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me faith for it at the end of it. Do me that favor by liking the video, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and share the video, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's discuss the Real Housewives of Potomac, shall we? All right, you guys. So Potomac this season is gonna be a doozy. Whoo, this episode right here, it was a lot. So we picked up where we last left off with Candace. And Candace was rightfully upset with Slinky Neck, aka Saturn's Rings, aka Turkey Neck. She was upset with her, Zelle. So she told the producer Eric that what we not gonna do is we're not gonna sit here and do this to my husband, who has done nothing to anybody. He goes out of his way to make sure, he's nice to these girls. But then you got that ass grabbing MF of Michael Darby. He's available, right? These girls have for years have made excuses for what Michael Darby did. And if Michael Darby was here, they would be giving him tea and crumpets, which she is 100% correct. And I'm still confused when it comes to the stuff with Michael Darby. Like, how does Michael get such a pass when it was on camera, the things that Michael has done? And my issue with Zelle is the fact that, so I was watching Watch What Happens Live last night, and she was on there with Dr. Simone. So Andy was asking her, he was like, maybe it's just maybe me being straight, I don't understand this, but you and Chris are friends. Like, did he say anything to you? Did he do anything? And she says no. Now, mind you, I'm not going to sit here and, just 100% attack Zelle, right? Because I get her viewpoint of not wanting to be in a room alone with a married man. I get that part, right? But this is a married man that you've been in his home. He's cooked for you. So I just didn't understand what the difference was between that point and, like, I just don't understand it. And it makes no sense to me, right? So everybody wants to know what's going on with Candace. So Candace told the producer, Eric, like, keep my fourth wall in here. I want y'all to know what's been, what I said, right? So she walked out and she was in her confession. She said, "Not today, Satan. Not today, neck. Not today, ankles." And I was like, "Oh, come on, Candace. This reunion right here, now this reunion should be a 4-part reunion, because this season is starting off good, right? But it's just like, really, Zelle, like, what are we doing?" So then we move back over to the other ladies, right? So Wendy has telling Ashley about her meeting up with Peter. Now, I didn't know that she was talking about giving Peter 80% of the business that she wants to make, and she gets 20%. Baby, I wouldn't give Peter 20%, 80% of a plot of dirt. No. You'd be better off doing it your damn self. Even Charisse, and y'all know how I feel about Charisse. Even Charisse was like, "Girl, no." So Zelle wants to talk to Mia because she was like, I sent you a nice text message and I noticed that text message was left unread. So they went off to talk, right? So, Mia was just basically telling Zelle, like, out of all the people, I wouldn't have expected it from you. I at least expected it from new booty Wendy. And so then Robin and Wendy are talking, right? So, Wendy is just like, you guys accuse her of lying. Do we all, see that there's something, that she said, that there's some irregularities in what she said? Yes. So then boy Robin turned into She-Hulk, right? And she wanted to say, well, Wendy, you were talking about what, you came over and pointed at me and Zelle and said, what did they say? What did they say? What did they say? And the producers rolled that beautiful beam footage back. And that's not at all what happened. So when Wendy came over, Wendy was basically saying to Mia, she said, is it something that they both said, or was it just Zelle? And that's exactly what she said. So she never said that Robin said anything or that Giselle says. She just was trying to get some clarity. But boy, Robin got a battery in her back and she's just going off on Wendy. And it's like, girl, sit your ass down and shut up. Girl, take that cape off. Take that cape off. So Ashley believes that, we all have felt the same way, but it's only Giselle that she feels is being thrown under the bus. Giselle is not being thrown under the bus. Giselle literally came at Mia and said, "This is what cancer, no cancer looks like." So Giselle started this shit herself. It was nobody else. Do y'all all have the same sentiments? Yes. We even if you in public have the same sentiments, but it was the way that Giselle approached the situation. But Giselle apologizes to Mia and they good, right? So Wendy and Mia, not Wendy and Mia, but Wendy and Boy Robin, aka Hulk, She-Hulk, were screaming back and forth with each other. At one point, Wendy told She-Hulk to sit down, and She-Hulk went and sat her dumb looking ass down. I'm like, Robin, you are stupid. Girl, whatever, right? So Mia and them joined back. So Ashley asked Mia, so did the doctor rule out cancer? She said yes, that the doctor ruled out cancer, but she does have lumps that she needs to get removed. Now, here's a question that I do pose, right? Because we have heard stories about women who get, breast augmentation, butt injections, whatever they get, right? And their bodies, over time, their bodies start to have adverse reactions to those foreign objects that are in their body. So I'm wondering if that's what it is with Mia. If the plastic surgery that Mia's done, if that's, causing the issues with Mia. So now Robin. I can understand Robin, what she did, and like part of me can understand it, but part of me is like it was fucked up, right? Because she was being passive aggressive. So Robin asked Mia, their sons play basketball together. So she asked them, "Are your sons on spring break this next week?" She said yes, right? So then she asked Ashley about her boys, and so then she asked everybody about their kids with the exception of Wendy. Now, granted, you and Wendy ain't fucking with each other. Boy, Robin is still pissed off on what happened last season. Let's keep it a buck with each other. Heffa is still pissed off about last season, right? So, yeah, she's still pissed off about that. So then, she, like I said, she didn't ask Wendy at all. Now, if this was a situation where Wendy wasn't present, I would have been cool with it. And I'm not really upset about it. It's just like, damn, that was fucked up. Because you went out of your way to literally exclude this woman and her kids. So they ended up leaving, right? And Wendy is on a hot mic. Wendy's on a hot mic calling Mia a liar, which Mia is a liar. We're going to talk about Mia's lying ass later in this review. We're going to discuss Mia and her lies. Like, Mia is a piece of shit. Let's pause here and let's move forward, you guys. All right, guys, so let's talk about Hey Arnold's story real quick. Her scene, I could have kind of done without it. So, Hey Arnold, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. So, with Hey Arnold Stewie, I still don't believe that she and Michael are even looking to get a divorce. I think she does want a house, right? I do believe that, but I believe at the same time, I think she's getting played by Michael Darby. Because Michael Darby is keeping shit from her, and I'm like, girl, if you are too stupid to see this, the man is keeping shit from you, and he's hiding. He's keeping things from you. He's gonna be hiding assets from you. Ugh, girl. I want to say I feel sorry for her, but I don't. Like, no parts of me feel sorry for her. So, Hey Arnold Stewie and her brother, they went to go look at a house. Now, I will say though, the house was nice. Now, she did say something in her interview. I was like, it was very interesting when she was talking about the fact that they put in offers for houses, but the people go with people who make cash offers. And she made a mention to Michael to do a cash offer, but he doesn't want to do a cash offer. I'm like, that's because he, like I just said, he has no intentions of helping you. The man don't have any intentions of helping you. Like, no intentions. But yeah, girl, good luck with that. Like, mm-mm. Can we also talk about that interview look with her with this new wig with the bangs? What was that? That wig was hideous. God, that wig was hideous. Actually, you know what? I saw her when she did that when she was getting ready for that interview, because she did a TikTok for it, and she, it was mask off. Baby, take that wig off. Fuck it, take that wig off, cause that bang, that bang, that bang, that bang. That's why I called her Hey Arnold Stewie Oompa Loompa, because she looks like a Oompa Loompa with the makeup. But girl, please. I don't know what to say for Hey Arnold Stewie, because like I said, I just think she's getting played, but it ain't got nothing to do with me. So it is what it is. But let's pause here and let's move forward, you guys. All right, you guys. Next up, let's briefly just touch on Wendy. So we didn't get a whole lot with Wendy in this episode, but we did see Wendy, and Wendy went to go see a doctor, right? So Wendy is experiencing hair loss, and the doctor tells Wendy that, the reason why you're experiencing hair loss is because of stress. When we stress ourselves out, our hair follicles, our hair is the least important thing to our body. So the nutrients doesn't go to our hair, which is cause us to lose hair. And I thought about that because I remember, like, when I was in college, that was when my hair, like right in here, it really started to, go super duper thin. And I was like, and then it was the next semester, I stopped stressing so much and I used this shampoo and my hair started to grow back. I was like, I noticed, I'm like, my hair's growing back. And even now, my hair is starting to grow again. Slowly but surely, it's actually, because I was looking a few weeks ago in the mirror before I had, shaved all my hair off. And I'm like, wait a minute. Because I was looking in the middle of my hair and there was some hair there. I was like, it hasn't been like a lot of hair there in a few years. And I thought back to it. 2017 was the last time that I noticed that I had some hair up there, right? But then 2018, 19, and 20, I had 3 jobs. I had, in that time period, I had jobs that I just didn't like. And they, I was just trying to figure a lot of things out in my life. And I was stressing myself. So it all just started to fall back out again. But here now in 2022, with my job that I have currently, is not the best job in the world, but it is a good job and it doesn't leave me stressed. So I'm noticing that my hair is trying to grow back. So that's what the doctor told her. I actually might go look into getting some, get the hair from the back of my head moved up to the front. I'm gonna look into that surgery. So yeah, let's pause here and move forward, you guys. All right, guys. So next up, let's talk about Boy Robin real quick, right? So Boy Robin, now I will say one thing nice about Boy Robin. Her home is beautiful. That house is nice. So she was going off on her sons about, them not cleaning up the kitchen and whatnot. So then Juan comes in, right? So Robin asks Juan for a prenup. Juan says, if you want to explore the idea of getting a prenup, go for it, right? But I make more money than you anyways. The producer's like, does he really make more money than you? She said, he didn't say that. He says, I'm going to make more money. She says, no. They said no, and they played it back. He said he makes more money than you, girl. So, I don't really give a damn what she decides to do. I'm just still stuck on the fact that we have her for another season. Can this please be her final season? Please let this be Robin's final season of this show. Oh God, please let this be Robin's last season. Normally, when it comes to a housewife, I don't ever really say that I want certain housewives gone, but Robin is the housewife that I need off this show because she brings nothing to the show. And her girlfriend doesn't either, but at least with her girlfriend, she stirs the pot. But boy, Robin, she does nothing. She brings nothing. I know that boy Robin is trying. I think boy Robin has got, I think she probably done got some of the backlash. Oh God, she sees what the fans are saying, and she's trying to step it up to earn this paycheck. But okay, girlfriend. Okay, we see you. Let's pause here and let's move forward, you guys. All right, you guys, let's talk about Mia's old lying ass. Mia is the type of person that I would just never want in my orbit. She is a pathological liar, and she will lie about anything at this point, right? So Boy Robin and Mia are meeting up with each other, and baby, what did Boy Robin have on? That sweatshirt was a no. Oof, girl, that was a no. So Boy Robin wants to make sure that things between her and Mia are good, right? Now, I can give Boy Robin a credit where credit is due, right? She said that what Giselle did was, was foul and foul. It was wrong, and it was, right? Oh my God, this is gonna be the one. This is not my favorite thing to do. Agree with Boy Robin. God, I'm finna agree with Boy Robin. It must be cold in hell today, but it is raining outside here in Texas, so it is a little cool. So maybe that's what the issue is, right? So she talks about the fact that when they were with Ashley asked, Mia, so the doctor ruled out cancer, right? And she said yes. But now in her post, she's saying that the doctors, are saying that they still need to do biopsies and they're not ruling out as cancer. So Mia's just a liar. Mia's doing it. So Mia is doing shit for attention. Do I believe Mia maybe has some lumps in her body? Absolutely. I'm not gonna sit here and say that she doesn't. But when they do that biopsy, they take enough skin from you, because it's with a biopsy. They're taking pieces. They're chipping at you. They taking parts of your skin. Because my mom had to do a biopsy. My mom did a biopsy on her. They did two biopsies on her. When they had to do, check her colon, they did a biopsy. They've done 2 biopsies, and they're cutting your skin. They're trying to see, Mia is a fucking liar. Mia says that she does have to get the, I can't even keep up with what Mia's saying, because Mia's full of shit, and she's lying. And that's what I just don't like about Mia. Mia is dangerous. That's a dangerous person. Anybody that can lie unnecessarily is a dangerous person. Because they will lie about anything. And I saw it happen in my family. And I won't say what happened, but it was a dangerous situation. And, well, I could say, but I won't say it. So then they talk about the situation with Candace and with Giselle. So then lying as Mia decides that she wants to chime in and say that, well, something happened with me and Chris. Nothing happened with you and Chris. So she wants to say that at Karen's spring fling party that Chris kept, staring her down. The producers showed 2 scenes where Chris was not looking at Mia's lying ass. It's time to let Mia go. I didn't have a big, huge issue with Mia last season. I just had an issue with the fact that Mia lied. And the lies she told last season were just little bitty lies. They weren't that significant, right? She was just trying to drum up drama. But this season, the things that she's lying about, they're very dangerous. You're lying about, because this could be a situation of a Me Too movement. And you would be accusing this man of doing something that he's never done to you. You're saying he made you feel uncomfortable. Chris Bassett was not looking in your direction. If you were to tell me to pick between Mia and Candace, I'm gonna pick Candace, because Candace looks Mia looks like Mia literally looks like a cat in the face. She looks like a cat. What are those cats called? That cat that was on the baby fat cat, that's the kind of cat that Mia looks like. Mia looks like a goddamn cat. I'm done with Mia's lying ass. Let's pause here and move forward, you guys. Now, you guys, if I gotta call Mia a liar, I gotta call my favorite Karen a liar. Karen, girl, goddamn well you was lying. 102 fever. Granted, it's possible that she had a fever of 102, right? But now you at the nail shop. I don't know what the time frame is between the dance class and her going to the nail salon, but Karen wasn't sick. Karen was trying to I would have more I would be like, if Karen said I was avoiding Sharice, I would understand it, because y'all know I don't like Sharice, right? So Karen and Ray, they went out for manicures, right? So Karen is talking to, now Karen looks, I will say one thing about Karen, she looks damn good for 59 years old, right? So she asked Ray, is he a bit jealous? Now that she's got the renovations done, the Tiff and Fee, and all, how she's keeping herself up. I mean, any man would be a little jealous. Like I said, Karen's a good looking woman. Y'all, I think Karen got a piece of DICK on the side. Let's just keep it real. I think Karen got some DICK on the side. But that's really all I got. So then we see Giselle. So Giselle went to go see Karen, right? So they're talking about the dance class, and then they talk about Candace and Chris and Giselle. So I'm so glad that Karen clocked Giselle's lying ass, right? So now, like I said, I can get it. I get Giselle I'm not gonna sit here and say that she's 100% wrong and not wanting to be in a room alone with a married man, right? I'm not upset about that. But like I stated, Chris is somebody that has been your friend. Chris is somebody that has cooked for you, has done things for you. You've been to his home. So you know Chris, and you know that. And so Karen said, did he say something to you that made you feel uncomfortable? She says, no. Did he touch you? She says, no. She says, but I did ask him to leave my room. And Karen said, did he leave? She said, yes. So what are we talking about here? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Now we find out that, now I don't know what the order of events are with this situation, because Giselle is saying that Robin spearheaded this by talking to Mia. So I don't know which situation happened first. I don't know. I don't know which situation happened first. But either way it go, even if she felt uncomfortable, because Robin's saying that Giselle had told, even Giselle said it on Watch What Happens Live, that she had told Robin after it happened. Instead of you telling Robin after it happened, why not go to Candace and say, hey Candace, so me and Chris, and really it's about how you relay the message. It's about how you relay the message. It's okay to say I was uncomfortable. You could say, Chris and he asked, can he talk to me alone, right? And we went to my room, but after we got to my room, I just didn't feel comfortable being in the room with Chris. So I asked Chris to leave. That's all you have to say. Don't make it like the man was pushing up on you when you know damn well he wasn't pushing up on you. And you said it, he wasn't pushing up on you. So I don't get where she's coming from with this bullshit. And Karen says, before Giselle told Karen was like, he should apologize, but he has nothing to apologize for. He didn't say anything, he didn't do anything, and when she asked him to leave, he left, right? So Karen says she had a similar experience with another husband, right? I thought she was talking about G when G hugged her last season and when he was licking his tongue out of her. But Karen says this happened 3 years ago, that there was a husband that hugged her so hard that her breast went to her backbone. Now, I want you guys to tell me in the comment section who you guys think it is. I'm going to tell you guys who I think it is, because the producers asked her who was it. She wouldn't say. I know people on Twitter last night were saying G, but she said 3 years ago. G just came into this circle, right? But then somebody was saying, well, it was obviously Michael Darby. Michael Darby didn't like Karen 3 years ago. So Michael Darby would have never hugged Karen 3 years ago. And Karen would have told us at whatever season that was, Karen would have told us at the reunion it was Michael Darby. The way that her and Michael used to go back and forth at reunions, she would have said something. The only person that I'm coming up with is Chris Samuels, big boy. Like, I'm thinking it's Chris Samuels. I think it's Chris. Because she refused to say her name. Because it's not Chris Bassett, because I think she would have said something. It ain't Chris Bassett, it's Chris Samuels. That is the only other husband we can think of. Let me know what you guys think, right? So let's pause here and let's wrap up this episode, you guys. All right, you guys. So Candace, we see Candace, and she is doing her IVF injections. Oh, child, people who do IVF, people who do insulin, y'all are some strong people, because I could never administer a shot to myself. And then to the people who who can't do it, And the people who actually are able to do it for them, baby, y'all are stronger than I am, because I am a coward when it comes to a needle, right? So then we see Chris, Candace, they went out for lunch, right? And boy, Robin joined them. And, Candace is talking about, before Robin got there, she's talking about this IVF journey and how she's not producing a lot of eggs, and it's because of stress from the shit that's happening with Giselle, right? So boy, Robin shows up and she told Chris to give her a hug. She doesn't believe what Giselle is saying, right? But she feels like they should sit down and have a conversation. There's nothing that can be said unless, like Candace said, Giselle has to backtrack this shit because she knows she's foul and wrong for this shit, right? So in this particular scene, I wasn't feeling Boyd Robin because she was saying the right things, but she was also trying to defend Giselle because she at one point said, "Why wait?" Exactly, why wait? If Chris made you feel so uncomfortable at the reunion, why not at the reunion say something to Candace? Like, why wait until after the reunion? Why wait until the reunion is over and we're now in we're filming for the new season? Why wait? It just doesn't make any bit of sense to me, other than the fact that Giselle, we know she ain't got no storyline. The only thing that she got is them tacky ass fashions, them lopsided ass wigs, that eyesore of a house. What else Giselle has? Giselle has not had a storyline since. When is the last time Giselle had a storyline? Giselle hasn't had a storyline since season 3. Giselle hasn't had a storyline since after Sherman left the show, after Sherman and her broke up. And I think she made a conscious decision after that, because season 5 she didn't have a storyline. That shit with just Jamal was fake. Season 4, that was when she wrote that book that I don't know if anybody bought. Those were the last times that Giselle has had a storyline. So Giselle, I just don't understand. Like, she did this last season with Wendy, bringing up the Eddie rumors that nobody really was paying attention to, right? They were in the blogs, but nobody really paid attention to that. What was it on All About the Tea? I don't know. Like, Giselle and her lopsided ass wigs, them terrible fashions. Like, girl, go to hell. Like, I'm ready for Ultimate Girls Trip season 4. Nope, is it season 3? I'm ready for Girls Trip. I'm ready for Girls Trip to see the rest of this play out with her and Candace, because they say things got bad there too, right? So I'm ready for that. And I will definitely be reviewing Ultimate Girls Trip. But you guys, that's the review. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, share the video, you guys. And until next time, stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands, wear a mask, socially distance, be blessed. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.